Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my booktube channel, The Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today I'm going to do a book tag, and I'm actually kind of nervous right now because this is the first time I was tagged by another YouTuber for a booktube video and for a tag. So I'm already sorry if I'm a little bit, I don't know, fidgety and jump around. I don't know what else I'm going to do, but you've been warned. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm like John Cook when he's nervous. I'm kind of bouncy, usually. So anyway, this said, let's start with the BookTube tag video. I was tagged by Katja from Katja Read, Write and Create. And I want to give her a really huge thank you for thinking of me and for tagging me for this tag, because I really never got tagged on BookTube before and this is such a great first. I'm so happy and excited to be a part of this, and that I was tagged for this, you have no idea. So thank you so much. And the tag I was tagged for, I probably should have said that at the beginning, is the Book Buffet tag. And as far as I could tell, it's a book tag where food meets books. And it's part of an August readathon that is hosted by the Feasting Females. I love that name, by the way. It sounds really cool. So I hope I got that all right. I even wrote it down here so I could say this correctly. You see, I'm nervous, fidgety, and all kinds of John Cook-like. Anyway, let's jump right into the first question. And the first question is appetizer. A short story, novelette or novella that you wish could be expanded into a full-length novel, get a novel-length sequel. Well, this is kind of hard to answer because I'm one of those people that reads or rarely reads short stories. And when I do, they are usually connected to an entire series. So this is kind of tough to answer, but I think I would love to get more of some of the short stories I already read. For instance, I would have loved to get a real great short story of Maven Callor and Thomas in the Red Queen series, and I never got that one. So I would be very happy if Victoria Averitt ever decides to write a Maven Callor centered short story, or even better, a Maven Callor centered book, an entire novel about how he got to know Thomas, how they hooked up, how their love was like. Because we never got that, and I'm still waiting for that one, Victoria. I'll hold you to that. You will have to deliver this one to me eventually, one day. And well, so yes, the Red Queen series. I would have loved to have a book about Maven alone, which is kind of controversial because a lot of people dislike Maven, but I loved his morally grey character, which was actually pretty in the direction of black. It wasn't exactly grey anymore, if you know what I mean. But it was such a great character, and it would have deserved so much more room to grow and to see. I don't know, I just would have loved to have a backstory there. So appetizer, that was the first prompt. The second question, salad bar. Pick 3 ingredients, plot elements, writing style, tropes, etc. that would be in your ideal book salad. Okay, 3 tropes or things I love to see in books. As a former band member and as a musician and as a dancer, I would love to see more music in my books. I love music, and everything or any kind of book that has to do with music is already on my to be read, because I will have to read this one if it has music in it. So music is definitely a trope. Can you say that it's a trope? I think I might say music is a trope. I would like to see more in books, and also the found family trope. I love the found family trope, and it's already in some of the books I've read, but I think there can't be enough books with the found family trope. I love the found family trope. It's just great. And another thing, and that might be, I'm probably the only one who would like this, is slow burn. I love slow burn romances. I mean, quite honestly, they drive me mental. I'm getting crazy when the couple I ship doesn't come together or get together, and it takes ages and ages and ages. But at the same time, I'm kind of living and breathing for those little tiny moments of affection. So I'm kind of torturing myself with slow burn romances, but I love them. They are just so great. I don't know if you can relate, but I love slow burn romances, because those tiny little moments of the two MCs and the OTP when they realize they are in love are just great. I love this. And in young adult, it's mostly insta love, and insta love is a trope I don't really like. So yeah, slow burn. Definitely a trope I'd like to see in my salad. Question number 3. Dosa station. A slim volume that packs a significant punch. I don't know if this counts as a slim volume, but I would say The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, because it has about 198 pages. For me, this counts as a short book, and it packs a really hard punch. Every time I hear "Stay Golden Pony Boy," oh my gosh, I already get emotional just thinking about it. Oh, this book broke my heart in the best way possible. And it's a classic. It's a really good book. It's a classic, and it definitely packs a punch. And why does "Stay Golden" remind me of BTS "Stay Gold" now? Does any of you know that song? Maybe they even wrote it as an homage to The Outsiders. I don't know. I would have to do research on that one, but I'm getting curious now. And yes, if, or just in case you haven't read the book yet, you can read the book and then watch the movie afterwards. I watched the movie after reading the book, and the movie is a really, really old one, and it features stars like Matt Dillon, Patrick Swayze, and a very, very young Tom Cruise. So just in case you're interested in the movie as well, I can really recommend it. It's a great movie adaptation. Okay, enough of that one. Question number 4, pasta. I love pasta. Pasta is great. A book that brings you comfort and leaves you fully satisfied and content when you're done with it. Okay, my pasta kind of book, right? I will go with The Raven Cycle here by Maggie Stiefvater, or The Raven Boys, and I just love this series. I love my Raven Boys. They actually do have the found family trope in this book and series, and also a slow burn. So the Raven Boys delivered to everything I like in books. well, the musical aspect is missing, but mostly it delivers on the slow burn and the found family front. So I love this series so much, and it's great. It's such a wonderful series. It feels like home to get back into this series, to pick it up when I'm tired, when I'm down, when I need something to cheer me up. I always come back to this series because it's like a warm blanket, and I just love it. I love this series so much, and the characters and everything about it. So yes, The Raven Boys is my personal pasta. Question number 5, Beef. A book that is hearty, whether it's long, fills you up with gooey warmth, or was just a slog to get through. Well, a book that is long and filled me with gooey warmth, that expression is so funny, would be The House of Earth and Blood, or Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. It is such a huge book. I mean, we're talking about this size of huge, and it's a beautiful and great book, and I loved every second of it. It was just amazing, and come to think of it, it also had a slow burn. Okay, that's definitely a thing. I definitely like slow burns in my books, obviously. And well, to come back to House of Earth and Blood, this was one of the books that really, it was very different to Sarah's usual books, and I liked that about it. And what was really, I don't know, it gave me all the feels. I was crying, I was laughing, I was sobbing my eyes out at some point. Because it was just so great. And I live and breathe for books like that. I want to feel all the emotions, all the feels. I just want to get immersed in that story. And quite honestly, I have no idea how Sarah plans to top this book, because this was only book 1 in the series, and apparently there will be more, and I have no idea how she's going to top that masterpiece. But I hope she will be able to, and that I will have all the feels once again. So that was Beef. Question number 6, Bread. Something you and your friends fight over while waiting for your dinner is the bread basket. Talk about a book you fight with other people about. I really constantly fight with other people about Victoria Aveyard's War Storm, because there are so many Maven haters out there. I mentioned it in one of the other prompts before. And I mean, their hate towards Maven is justified, but I think as a morally grey character, or as a really dark morally grey character, it's just great. I loved his character so much, and a lot of people comment on my Warstorm review on Goodreads and say, oh my god, how can you like Maven? And I'm like, because he is the way he is. He's such an intriguing and complex and, I don't know, very morally great character. I said that already. I'm sorry. But he's so complex that you can't say that he's all bad, but he certainly isn't good either. So I love this complexity of his character, and that's why I love the series so much, and that's why I love the book so much. And I will never get tired of discussing this book with other people, no matter if they like my opinion or not. It's my opinion, and everyone should be allowed to have their opinion. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is that I respect every opinion, but that this is something I will fight over. Yeah, okay. let's just continue before I dig my own grave here. Question number 7. Cheese Room. A book with a happy ever after ending. You know, I can't really think of a single book with a happy ever after ending. Yeah, I think that might be because I usually prefer books that break my heart. But, well, one of the books that had a happy ending is Red, White and Royal Blue, and I loved that one. And it quite literally has a prince in it, Prince Henry, and the son of the President of America, who's a woman in this book, by the way, which is great. So I will go with this happy ending because that book made me so happy and I just love it. So yes, that's my answer for Cheese Room. A book with a happy ending. Okay, let's come to the next thing. Question number 8. Chocolate Fountain. When you read a new series or author, do you dip in and out or do you read it all back to back? To be honest, I did both in my life. When I was younger and had all the time in the world to read, long before I got a child, I used to read series in one go from back to back, and I love to do this. But nowadays I actually dip in and out of the series. There will be, or I will read book 1 and then take a break for a couple of months and then read book 2. And if I'm in the mood, I might just read book 2 and 3 in a row. But lately the trend goes more in the direction of dipping in and out of series and books because my time is pretty limited and I don't always have the opportunity to read series in one go. So yes, to dip in and out is more work-life balance doable, as you might say. Is it even a word? I don't know. Anyway, question number 9. Who's invited? Tag some foodie friends. Okay, I'm pretty new to BookTube and I'm only discovering all the amazing and awesome book channels out there. And some of the people I wanted to tag were already tagged by Katja. So I will just tag the couple of people I know that weren't tagged already for this one and which channels I love and follow. So first comes the French book dreamer. She has an amazing channel and I love to follow her bookish journey because she reads pretty similar genres of books and similar books and sometimes even the same books as me, and I just love her channel. I've been following it ever since I clicked that subscribe button. And the next one is Joanna. I hope you see that and I hope you will like to do the tag. Joanna is more going in the direction of fantasy, but I love that about her channel. I'm discovering so many great and new books. And Ellen Onoda, you're tagged too. I just discovered your channel, but I really like it and I can't wait to see your next BookTube video. And Paperback Empire. I think I discovered her channel recently as well and we interacted a little bit, so I'm very curious where she would go with this tag. So yes, those are the 4 people I'm tagging for this tag and I hope you will enjoy to do it as much as I did. This was a great tag and thank you once again to Katja for thinking of me and for tagging me for this. You made my day. Thank you so much. You get a finger heart. You're the first booktuber ever that tagged me for something, so thank you. And this said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you could relate to some of my answers. I hope you liked some of them, most of them, I don't know. I'm sorry I was so fidgety and nervous. But that was a premiere and I was happy to do it. So yes, take care, stay healthy and safe. See you around the next time and bye for now.